So guys, as you can see, I'm back in sunny Scotland. Okay, it's not sunny, it is winter, it gets dark very early and that's quite depressing. But yeah, I came back from the conference yesterday, my body clock is all over the place. I arrived in the afternoon, but because I had an overnight flight and I never sleep on planes, yeah, I slept like most of yesterday during the day, and then I was up all night, and then I was sleeping during the day. Going to be a few days until I'm back to normal and I'm not feeling sluggish. But I thought this was a good time as any to talk about World CryptoCon and talk about my experience at the event and what I liked, what I didn't like and all that. For those who don't know, World CryptoCon was a large cryptocurrency conference in Las Vegas. It was on last week and I went over for a week. And yeah, overall I think the event was pretty fantastic. I really enjoyed myself. One of the criticisms that I saw a lot of people posting online was that it wasn't as big as a lot of people said it would be. You know, they said it would be like 5,000 attendees and all that. And I'm guessing there was maybe 1,500, maybe 2,000 at a push. Maybe less, I don't know. It's hard to tell because the conference was over like 4 levels. But for me, that wasn't a big issue, and certainly not for the SafeCoin team. Spoke to Jeff and other members of the team, and SafeCoin had a booth at the event, SafeCoin and SafeTrade. And our opinion of it is that it was a huge success because of the people that we met, the connections that we made, and hopefully partnerships that we'll have for years to come. But I can certainly understand, you know, from a company's point of view, if someone's went there and has spent tens of thousands or even more on a booth, and you know there wasn't as many people as they were promised it was going to be there. You know, maybe you went there and they said, well, you can expect this volume of people, and that wasn't there, then I can understand why those people would be pissed off. But I think anyone who's just attending the event or anyone at a small booth, I don't think they would have any complaints with that. I really don't. From my point of view, I had a great time. I really did have a great time. It was a big event as far as it was over 3 or 4 different levels. You were always on an escalator going between the different levels. From a YouTuber's point of view, a selfish YouTuber's point of view, it's funny because Jeff said this a few times. Jeff asked me a few times and he says, you must be doing great here. It must be amazing for your YouTube channel because I was at the event. Now, directly, no. Indirectly, I think in the long term, yes. The reason I'm saying this, and let me clarify, is that I think a lot of people were under the assumption that it was because I was at the event, because I was doing live streams at the event and doing some interviews at the event, I would have this surge of subscribers. That didn't happen, and I knew it wouldn't happen because, well, no one who was at the event probably wasn't searching for World CryptoCon on YouTube. Normally when I do videos, I do tutorials, I do, you know, some mining related videos as well. But a lot of the time I'm reacting to news and current events or price changes or different forks and things like that. And because I wasn't doing that at the event, I wasn't doing any videos about something that's happening just now, you get less people searching for things and yeah, you get less traffic. Now I did get subscribers at the event, but it was lower than what I normally get in a normal week, much lower. But I'm not disappointed. As I said, you know, this was to be expected. And my primary reason for going there, first and foremost, was to help the SafeCoin team. It was to meet the team and to help them when we were at the event. And in that regard, it was a huge success. I really do think that Jeff and the rest of the team, I think we all got something from the event. I think the people that we met at the event, you know, different application companies, software companies, hardware companies, I think there's going to be partnerships there that could hopefully, if we follow them up correctly, you know, these partnerships will hopefully last for years. And I definitely think we gave the brand and the project a little bit more exposure and perhaps got some important people in the industry talking about SafeCoin. So in that regard, it was an astounding success. The reason I was saying earlier that directly I didn't get a lot from it from a YouTuber's point of view, but indirectly I did, is because I think long term going to these conferences is going to be essential for me if I want to, you know, just learn more about the industry, but also help my channel. And you know, for me, those two things are closely associated. One thing I learned at the event was that, and I'm not dumping on myself here, I'm not crapping on myself here, but I do, you know, it was apparent when I was there that I do need to learn more about everything. Certainly the technical side. You know, I do have a basic general understanding of a lot of things in cryptocurrency. But looking at Ryan, the lead developer, talk with Jeff about really technical things, it was really hard to follow. You know, and it shows that I need to learn more about that. Now, it's not because I'm an idiot or anything like that. It's just because I'm not involved in development. When I first went to university in 1996, now I'm showing my age, but when I went there I studied C+ and a few different languages, and years later I started studying Java, then I self-taught myself a little PHP, HTML, CSS and all that, JavaScript. But, you know, it's not something I use all the time. I'm certainly not a developer. What I would like to do though, if I can, is spend some time learning more about developing, you know, development for cryptocurrencies and learn more about how it all works. You know, if I drop my YouTube channels, if I drop my websites and just spend all my time learning about coding, I think I've got enough, you know, experience and a background in development that I could maybe get up to speed and at least contribute something to the project. But that's not what I'm going to do. You know, it's not what I plan to do. I don't want to be a developer, and I don't think that's where I should focus all my energy or time. But what I would like to do is maybe take a week off, learn more about that side of it, learn, you know, improve my technical experience and knowledge about how it all works, so that at the very least I can look on GitHub and I can scan the code and I can look at what a project, what a coin is doing right and what it's not doing right, and where I can just examine things a little bit deeper. I think that's going to help me for everything, investing in coins, looking at projects, helping out with the team, producing videos for you guys. I do think that would help. At the event as well, I was sharing a room with Seth Estrada, and Seth is another YouTuber, and Seth's got a great technical knowledge about a lot of things that I don't, just you know, as far as the mining side and some of the technical side as well. So, you know, definitely when I was, you know, with certain discussions, I'm not saying I was out of my depth per se, but certainly when I was in a discussion with Jeff and Seth and maybe someone else, Seth definitely had a better understanding of that. So it's encouraging to see you know, what others know and how much more there is for me to know. And I'm not looking at that as a negative. I definitely think that I'm encouraged to learn more about it all. And I do think if I know more, I can, you know, do better interviews. I can, you know, evaluate coins better as well. Meeting Seth and meeting the SafeCoin team was fantastic. You really can put a value on that, guys. I think this is something that everyone in cryptocurrency should do. You should meet your team, and you should meet, you know, other people in the industry. This is where the real value comes from, a conference. At the event, I met Jeff, of course. Jeff's the founder of SafeCoin. I met Ryan, the lead developer. I met Cameron. You guys saw Cameron in the live stream. Cameron was walking around with me in the live stream, and Cameron's going to do his own YouTube channel. He's got one already, so he's going to join me in a few videos. So it's great to see him get involved in that. Also met John and Richard from Calgary, which, you know, two people that Jeff knows from Calgary, who are, you know, kind of involved with the project in the background. And I met David Emily from Bitcoin Z. He's the nice man who was showing you the kiosk C payment terminals. So we'll try and get him on again in a video. So it was great. You know, I've spoke to most of these people in Discord or in chats, but it's so different just sitting down with someone and, you know, having dinner with them, having a few drinks or doing whatever. It's such a difference. And I do think that this is probably something that's missing within a lot of teams, simply because of geographical reasons or language reasons or whatever. And, you know, you've got everyone talking to each other on Discord, and, you know, this is one of the things, you know, it reconfirms and re-emphasises the fact that being anonymous in a project isn't always what you want. I do think there's a lot of value from going to these events. I do think there's a huge amount of value in people within a team meeting each other and getting to know each other. Everyone in the SafeCoin team, we're all different. We've all got different personalities. We're all from different areas of the world, different parts of the USA. There's a lot of people from Europe that couldn't make it over. And yeah, we're all unique. We've all got our own personalities, but it was great. We all met together. We all got on very well, and we had an absolute blast. One thing is, though, the conference wasn't a holiday. It certainly wasn't a holiday. And, you know, I got a lot of messages from friends telling me, oh, you were having a blast over in Vegas, but really that conference could have been anywhere. It could have been in the middle of the desert. I know Las Vegas is in the desert, but it really could have been in a really small town, because other than going out for dinner at night time, we really didn't do anything. I didn't go to any shows. I didn't do any trips. The first few days I was waking up at 4 or 5 a.m. because my body clock was still in UK time. But even at that, you know, we'd get there at 9 a.m, we'd spend the whole day at the conference, we were there till like 7 o'clock at night, half 7 at night, talking to people. And then you go and get dinner, you get something to eat, and by 7 o'clock I was yawning because I was up so early. But even if you went up as early as I was, you go out for dinner, you come back and it's like 10 o'clock and you're just tired. And you go to bed and you wake up and you do it all again. There really wasn't a lot of time to do different things. And even on the last 2 days where I had some time, well, in theory, to myself. And the Saturday we moved hotel, we had to move everything, all the spare equipment, the t-shirts, all these things that we had for the booth, we moved them over to the other hotel. And then at night time, me and Jeff went out and we had a meeting with some people that could be potentially partners or, associated with SafeCoin in the future. And then in the morning on the Sunday, we did a team meeting for SafeCoin. And yeah, we really didn't have any time to do anything for ourselves, which is a shame. But, the primary focus was business. It was really to help out SafeCoin. And I do think from a team perspective, the benefit from all of us getting to know each other in real life, to understand the personalities of each other, which doesn't always shine through when you're on Discord, that's going to be invaluable for the future. And I definitely think that other people in the team should jump over to the next conferences, whatever, if they can, and get to know myself, Jeff, and other members of the team. And not just that, I think that meeting people in person, everyone in the team, but also meeting other people outside the team. We met with a lot of miners, we met with software companies, hardware companies, we met a lot of important people in the industry. And even if we didn't come out with a solid partnership or a solid interaction this time, it's great exposure. We really did expose the brand to a lot of different people. And again, to go back from a selfish point of view, it was great for me to meet Seth as a YouTuber. There was a lot of other YouTubers there that there was one or two that I spoke to, but then I didn't get a chance to do a video with. There was a few that I saw in the distance and then I never saw them again. I saw the lady Crypto Wendy, so I'm going to try and get a video with her. I saw her in the distance one day and I was like, oh, I'll try and get a video with her because I follow her on Twitter. Didn't see her again. There was a lot of other YouTubers there as well, but to be honest, I don't really know that many crypto YouTubers, if I'm honest, compared to everyone else. Simply because I'm spending more time producing videos than I am watching videos related to cryptocurrency. Yeah, I don't know the people that a lot of my viewers do. If you're watching this, you probably subscribe to other people that talk about cryptocurrency, and I probably don't know them. But at a future event, I'd love to get more videos with YouTubers and kind of do videos with them. Overall, though, fantastic event. I really did enjoy it. There's some things you would always do differently, but I think overall it was a positive experience. I do think that I need to learn more so that I can do better interviews and just so that I get a better understanding of things. And also, when Jeff and Ryan were having discussions, sometimes, I really couldn't contribute. I was kind of left out in a way in that regard. I wanted to help, but I wanted to give my opinion, but when they go, when they're plugging themselves into the matrix and talking about code, I really have no reference. I'm looking at things, from a non-developer, a beginner's point of view in that regard. So I definitely think there's things that I could do better in the future. I can learn more. From a video perspective, I didn't go to any talks. I focused on recording. What I might have done better, what I could maybe do better next time is perhaps try and do more interviews. The reason that I didn't do more interviews with this camera, and the reason that I opted for recording with my phone, my gimbal, was simply because of ease of use. The quality on my phone is never going to be the best, but being able to record a video and get it online live or upload it saves a lot of hassle. And the videos that I did an interview with David from Bitcoin Z, I did an interview with Nick from the Divi project, I did a quick video with Crambu, the mining company, but apart from those videos, most of it was through my phone. But when I record through my camera, the footage is generally better, but also I have to take the camera back to the room, I need to plug into the laptop, I need to edit it, encode it, get it online, and the whole process is quite time consuming. But I do think that maybe I should try and do a little bit more interviews in the future. But yeah, I'm not criticising myself here. I do think, there's so many ways to do this and there's so many different ways to tackle it. And I enjoyed the live streams. I really did want to just walk about and show you what it was like to be there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream in that regard. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed all the footage I recorded at the event. I wish, there's a few videos and interviews that I wish I could have done. There's a few videos that I couldn't have done because, I'll give you an example. Seth was saying to me, to to speak to the Monero developer Diego, but I really couldn't have done an interview with him that was any good. I've had Monero in the past. I had it for like a month or two. I sold the coins later, but I was there when I had coins during a fork. So I have read some things about the project. I know it's a privacy coin and all this, and I know that it's very popular. But I haven't followed the project that much over the last few months, and I really didn't have a good point of reference to actually ask him any relevant and any interesting questions about the project. So I decided not to even approach him about it because, yeah, you know, if you're going to do an interview, at the very least you need some sort of general understanding of the project to speak to someone about it. It's not like talking to a new project or talking to a product where you know what to ask. I think if you're interviewing someone with, you know, within a project, you know, if I was doing it upstairs, I would learn as much as I can about it before I interviewed them. But when you're there, well, you don't have time to do that. But yeah, it was great. So yeah, to summarise, I had a fantastic time at the event. Very, very busy. I didn't get to do anything really remotely fun when I was there, apart from going out with dinner for everyone. Yeah, apart from going out for dinner with everyone, I really didn't do anything fun. But it was great to meet everyone in the team. I got on great with Ryan, Cameron, Jeff, David. Me and Seth got on really well. He's a lovely guy. Seth knows a lot. He's got a great technical knowledge about a lot of different things. So it was great to talk about different things with him as well. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to going to more events. I do think that myself and the SafeCoin team should definitely be going to more conferences. I do think that we need to connect with more people in the industry. And I think this is something that a lot of you guys should be doing as well. And certainly if you're following a project, ideally you want to be following a project where people are getting themselves out there. They're going to conferences, they're getting themselves out there, they're talking to other people in the industry. There's a lot you can do with email, with phone calls, with video calls. But I can assure you that most of the top guys out there in cryptocurrency, they're going to conferences, they're meeting people, and they're making a lot of deals in the background. So if you're in the if you're in the team side, I think that you really should try to go to these conferences and meet as many people as you can. But I think anyone involved in cryptocurrency should start going to conferences, at least 1 or 2 a year. I realise that some of them are very, very expensive. The one that we went to is very expensive, and the one coming up in London is very expensive as well. But there's going to be local meetups. Yeah, just find someone around your area and go to a conference. Meet with other people that are involved in cryptocurrency. You might find that you don't know as much as you think you do. That's the one thing that I can take away from it. I met a lot of really big miners, millionaires, people with huge setups, and you think you've got a knowledge of the industry, and then you meet these other people, and it puts things into perspective. So I really would encourage everyone to try and get to a conference at one point. Small or large, just try and get there, meet other people that are involved in cryptocurrency, meet other people that are passionate about cryptocurrency, because that is one thing that I can take away from this conference. I'm even more bullish about cryptocurrency than I was before, if that's possible. You know, as a YouTuber, I do think you see a lot of negativity. I get trolling comments all the time, and you see in Discord as well, there's a lot of people being negative, there's a lot of people criticising others, and I've got no problem with people criticising scammers and pump and dump coins and all those idiots. I've got no time for those people, and those people should be criticised. But one of the things that I could take away from the conference is positivity. There's a lot of people there, and you probably don't know them all because they're not on social media. There's a lot of people that are just trying to help each other. They're looking for partners. They're looking to improve cryptocurrency. They believe in what every team's trying to do, what everyone's trying to do with cryptocurrency, and they're not sitting there being snarky and leaving trolling comments about other people. They're trying to help, they're trying to work hard with other people, and they're looking for partnerships to make everyone aware of what cryptocurrency can do. So I do think overall in that regard, call it the cheesy karma that you get there, the positivity, the energy, all that kind of cheesy crap. But yeah, I definitely feel that there's thousands of people that are all really bullish about crypto, and the vast majority, nearly everyone I spoke to, they're looking to help each other rather than attack each other. And yeah, it makes you even more bullish. I met a lot of fantastic people, a lot of interesting people, a lot of intelligent people, more intelligent than me. There's an example, more intelligent than me, more intelligent than me. See what I mean? I can't even talk. So yeah, I met a lot of smart people. Clearly I did. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's one of those things that I guess I could look back and say that I should have did some things differently, but I'm certainly not disappointed with the recording side of things. And even if I was annoyed with all the videos that I did, it was an absolute pleasure meeting the SafeCoin team, everyone from the SafeCoin team, and Seth and a few others that I met there. And I managed to, you know, spend some time with everyone. It's a fantastic time. And yes, I'm super tired just now. I'm still dehydrated from Vegas. I don't believe how dry it is over there. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to going to the next one. I think if I went to a conference like that every 2 weeks, I'd go crazy. But once a month, maybe once every 2 months, I think it'd be good for me to go to a conference and meet some other people in the industry. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed all the footage that I did over the last week. And over the next few days, I will be trying to get back to normal, some sort of normality, get my sleep back in order and start doing more videos for you guys. So thanks for all your support, guys. I do appreciate it. Cheesy as it is, you know, I saw the comments, all the likes, and all the support you guys gave me when I was over there. So I do appreciate it. Cheesy, I know, but I do. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you all in the next one. Cheers.